In this episode of DNN, disappointment among the Disney fans. Frozen summer fun is back at Disneyland Paris, and we'll take a closer look at the refurbishments still going on and what to await for your Disney vacation. I'm Curious Axel, and this is DNN. On an early misty morning this week at Disneyland Paris, people started to line up for the famous Dole Whip. Unfortunately for them, after a few hours, they discovered that not the Dole Whip, but a vanilla ice cream with pineapple juice was awaiting them. The false rumor, going around for a few months already, was declared an epic fail. Although that is not the Dole Whip, we do encourage you to go and try out the pineapple whip that you can find at Adventureland. It's sure not the Dole Whip, but it's a unique ice cream that we sure think you must try out. Give us a comment down below what you think of it and what's the main difference of taste with a original Dole Whip if you already tasted it. In other news, with the comeback of the Frozen sing-along, the Frozen summer season has officially started. It started on June 4th and will run until September 18th. Now, the Frozen Summer Sing-Along will go on 3 times a day in French and 3 in English on weekdays. In weekends, they double that number and go to 6 performers in English and 6 performances in French. For the occasion, a new slush cup is coming out. It's the Olaf form, and you can buy that for around $10.99. And once you've done that, you get your refills at $3.99 in the whole summer season. For resurfacing, the whole area to the Chaparral Theater was closed off. Now open again, we have seen that they conserved the tracks and the horseshoes, and also that the Merida photo location has gone. Rumors say that Woody and his friends would take place there and give you the opportunity to get on the picture with them. In the Walt Disney Studios parks, the restaurant this start opened his doors again. The former home of Chef Remy turned into a modern buffet restaurant. As in the other buffet restaurants, the price here also went up with about 10%. Also this week, Disney released a first teaser of the Mickey and the Magician show that will go on in the Animagique Theater in Walt Disney Studios. Let's take a look at that trailer. Summer is almost here and we all start to plan our vacations. If you have planned a Disneyland Paris trip, remember that still a few big attractions are in refurbishments. First of all, Big Thunder Mountain. Big Thunder Mountain is one of my favorite attractions and it still will be closed until end of this year. Another one is Star Tours. The Star Tours attraction is really getting a big flip. Flip will take a year and will reopen in April 2017. Next on the list is Peter Pan's Flight. Now Peter Pan's Flight will open midsummer, so if you're lucky and come in the second half, you will go into the freshly refurbed Peter Pan's Flight. On the list is an attraction that is not completely closed, but runs on one station, and that's the Disneyland Railroad. You have to go on in Fantasyland, do the whole tour, and get back off at Fantasyland Station. The Adventure Isle is also one of the big refurbishments going on at Disneyland Paris. That means that the Robinson tree will not be available to, well, give you a visit around their house. And in the Walt Disney Studios, the Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith will be closed for a few weeks to come. So if you're coming in the second half of the summer, you might be lucky and go on to this wild ride. With all the frozen fun going on at Disneyland Paris, I can't wait for summer. I hope to see you this summer season in one of the Disneyland Paris parks. I'm Curious Axel and this was DNN.